Welcome to the Cook Man Food Show. This is episode 10. It's Memorial Day weekend, and we're barbecuing. I'm Todd, and this is Dan.
And we're not letting the weather slow us down. It's been raining for like 3 days, but we still got the smoker going. We got briskets on there from last night, pork shoulders, brats, baby back ribs from Sunnyside Meats, barbecue sauce from Melanie's Fine Foods, wood from Rocky Trails, and we're going to have a huge party today.
Got about 70 people coming out, about 85 pounds of meat. I think that's a pretty good ratio.
Let's get started.
Let's get started. Well, we live here in Durango, Colorado, and it's a big train town. We got the Durango Silver narrow gauge train, been running over 100 years here in town. The guys down at the train just gave us some old handles they weren't using. So we thought we'd honor the people at the train by making us a little train smoker here.
Cattle catcher, some light, train bell, even talks of a boiler and a steam whistle. We'll see how that goes though.
The main compartment is this old boiler that my uncle had found. We got a nice big you gotta be careful when you're opening the lid, all the smoke rolls out and makes you choke.
Like I said, this is a custom smoker. We've just only cooked in this now 4 times. I'm still looking at you and not the camera. Alright, you wanna redo it?
Yeah, quit being stupid. All right, what we got here is some red chili brine. We got salt, sugar, and some red chili. We've been brining the pork shoulders all night long. We chose the pork shoulders today because they have a real high fat content. And that's just great for smoking. You get a really nice, moist, flavorful meat.
The property is surrounded with oak brush, so we use oak brush to get the fire going. We got a lot of hickory, so today we're going to be using hickory as well. Just different flavor, better flavor. Smokes a lot better than oak does.
So we got a bunch of different kinds of bratwurst from Sunnyside Farms. They got German brats, they got green chili brats, they got a Creole chipotle brats. And most people are just used to the beer brats, but there's a lot of different flavors of bratwurst out there, and it's great to experiment on the grill or in the smoker with a bunch of different flavors. Well, the door's been open.
There's a lot of charcoal smokers. People, when they go down to the store local, they get these little small charcoal smokers. This is such a large capacity custom smoker. I mean, we got 3 racks up top here. We got another big compartment up front. It can hold probably 18 turkeys easily. A lot of people ask where they get your wood. Well, if you don't have a friend or property or have hickory, oak laying around, there's a lot of different places you can get it. And we got a bunch here from rockytrail.com. And they have all different kinds of flavors of wood. They got wild apple, olive, hickory, mesquite, alder. These smaller chips here are perfect for the charcoal smoker that you have in your backyard. What you do is you soak these for 1 to 2 hours. Then you add them to the charcoal. And what they do is they burn really slow and they put out a lot of smoke. And you need to get some wood. Rocky Trail is a great spot to get it. So we got the pork shoulders here from Sunnyside. What we want to do is we want to flay these out so we can have more smoke penetration and minimize the cooking time. These have already been boned out when we got them from the butcher from Sunnyside Meats. What we're going to do is we're just going to make a couple cuts here and just kind of fillet it out more. That way it'll smoke a lot faster here. There we have it. And what we're going to do is we're going to take some rubs, New England rubs. For this one here, we're going to try the Mexican rub. And these rubs are all natural, really good product. Just really, work it and rub it into the meat here. Do the same on the other side, and then we can get this thing right on the smoker here.
Alright, so these are pork baby back ribs. These are my favorite style of ribs. And this is my favorite way to cook ribs. A lot of people parboil ribs. They end up losing so much flavor by throwing these ribs in boiling water and parboiling. All your flavor just comes out in the water. And with this smoker back here, We can cook them for about 6 hours. They'll be about 160, 170 degrees while they're cooking, and they'll come out really nice and tender. The way we're going to cook these ribs is we're going to take some Jimbo's mesquite rub, and we're going to just rub all this rub nice into all the little sections of the ribs. And what you're going to do is you're going to smoke this for about 4 or 5 hours and let the smoke penetrate, let the seasoning really penetrate the meat, and then about the last hour we're going to pull it off. We're going to drench it in some of this Big Acres barbecue sauce. This is actually their Chipotle Maple barbecue sauce, and then we're going to let it sit for about another hour on the smoker and just finish off. What's our temperature look like?
About 150 in here.
Okay.
So a little bit more heat wouldn't be amiss.
Okay, I'll get the heat going.
It's almost 11:30.
I like heat.
People will be showing up any minute.
Yeah.
So with all your meat, you want to do the fatty sides up. So we're just going to toss the ribs in here on the shelf, right next to the briskets, and I think we'll be all set. Just drench the ribs with sauce, both top and bottom, and we're going to throw it back in the smoker for about another hour.
I'm excited. Oh, these could be the best of the whole party.
That might be. We're going to be great
Brendan. Run off, honey.
You can shut up now. Because you almost knocked off the mic. So we got this brisket coming out here, and it's been smoking for almost 14 hours now. It's a little crusty on the outside, but you can just see how it's just falling apart inside. I mean, look at that meat just falling apart as I'm cutting it up. That's what you're going to want in a smoked brisket. Would you go get that meat pan, Charlie? So we got all our meat smoked. We're about ready to start eating here. I'd like to thank our sponsors.
Got New England Cupboard, Melanie's Fine Foods, RockyTrail.com.
Carver Brewing was kind enough to give us a couple kegs of beer. And Sunnyside Farms Market donated all the meat.
See you next time.
We'll see you next time.